We're the trillionaires, man. What it do with y'all? Welcome back to another video out in it. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, man. I want to talk to y'all about something today, man. Real talk. I want to talk to y'all about something today. And title of this video is going to be called Why You Must Date. If I don't want to say must, I'm going to say should. But I'm going to just say must. Or, matter of fact, I got another one. Why you need to date rich people only. Now, let me talk about it. You see, two of my individuals out here, man, more so for the men, because I ain't gonna lie, man. You see, let me talk about this right quick. And I already made a video about this as well. But look, G, there's two different attractive mechanisms that is going on for both men and women. When it comes to the men's side, look, G, to all you females that don't know, I'm about to let you know. Look, man, on the men's side, when it comes to attraction, the first thing, this ain't the only thing, but the first thing, right? The first thing it is that a man look for when it comes to dating a female is how attractive it is that she is. I'm telling you what is, how beautiful is she? How gorgeous is she? Like, does she look like a model? Does she have the physical attributes that I'm seeking? Real talk though, man. Look, man, to all the female out here, your physical beauty is the number one thing. That your physical beauty is your currency. So that's the number one thing it is that a man is seeking. It ain't the only thing. That's the number one thing though. For the female side, the number one thing it is that y'all females be seeking in a man. Number one thing it is that y'all be seeking in a man is a man's currency. Or should I say, you're looking to see if a man could be a provider. And what I mean is like provide for you financially, provide for you like circumstantially, environmentally. I think, ain't that the same shit as financially? I don't know. But you're just looking for a man to provide for you, like on some father figure type shit. Real talk, man. Real talk. And, to all my men watching this video, that ain't the only thing that these females looking for, but that's the number one thing. They looking for you to provide. So point I'm trying to get across though, right? Point of this I'm trying to get across in this video, when it comes to dating, right? Men, right? Like I said, men are very simplistic as creatures. Like I said, the first thing it is that they're going to go for, right? They're going to see if that female is just beautiful and some shit. And if she's beautiful, then she's just gonna get a pass. Like it don't matter what the female is, some shit. Like real talk, man, this female could be crazy than a motherfucker out in this bitch, but just because she's beautiful, she's gonna get a damn pass. So point I'm trying to get across is when it comes to this, a man don't care if a female is broke. A man don't care about that shit. They just looking to see if she's beautiful or not. And point I'm trying to get across is, when they start to date that female, right, they might, hopefully they do. They might come to the damn conclusion of what it is that I want to talk about. Look, G, the reason as to why I'm telling you, look, man, the reason as to why I'm telling you to date rich people only is simply because, look, G, you should date rich people only simply because rich and broke have two different mindsets. Now, let me talk about it right quick. You see, just in life in general, right? In life in general, what happens? Look, man, as we all know, there's a term called the 1% and the 99%. The 1% of individuals is rich and the 99% of individuals is broke. However, there's a reason as to why that is the case. And the main reason as to why that is the case is some shit is simply because there's two different mentalities and there's two different work ethics, but more so mentalities, right? There's two different mentalities between the 1% and the 99%. The 1%, aka the rich percent, the 1%, they have a rich type of mindset, and on the 99%, right? The 99%, they have a broke mindset. And with that being said, all because of their mindset, that creates the type of reality it is that they live in. If you have a broke mentality, then guess what? Look, I'm telling you what it is because you're probably going through it right now. You look, man, here you go. You probably the 99%, right? Both men and women. You probably the 99%. And since you are the 99%, aka broke, since you are broke, look at your life. Your life suck ass, huh? And since your life does suck ass, then what's going to happen is it's gonna play tricks on your brain. It's going to play tricks on you probably physically. It's going to play tricks on you financially. It's going to play tricks on you mentally. It's just going to play tricks on you because you're broke out in this bitch. And when you're rich, right, then what's going to happen is you'll realize that motherfucker, your mind ain't playing tricks on your ass. You have everything on the easiest difficulty. So point I'm trying to get across though, right? What it is that I'm trying to say is basically when you are dealing with a broke individual, right? When you're dealing with a broke individual, then what's going to happen is you're going to basically broke people are toxic. I'm telling you what it is. So with that being said, when you're dealing with a broke individual, then what's going to happen is, motherfucker, they're going to be toxic to your ass. They're going to have to be. Look, man, I'm sorry to tell you on some shit. Look, man, if that broke person it is that you're dealing with, if they not trying to reach their potential, if they not trying to be on the come up, if they not trying to do none of that, then what's gonna happen is they gonna look, man, they gonna motherfucker, they gonna bring your ass down with their ass. I'm telling you what it is. So let me use some examples right quick, right? Let me use some examples. So let's say you're a very ambitious person, right? Let's say you're a very ambitious person. You're a person that's dream driven. You're a person that's money driven. You're a person, and you are very attractive as well. So point I'm trying to get across though, right? So you are that type of individual. And let's say it was this individual it is that you met or some shit like that, right? It's this individual it is that you met and you liked them. They caught your eye. But the thing is basically what I'm talking about in this video. They're broke. I'm telling you what it is. They struggling, right? So they got financial problems. And like I said, what happens to most broke people what happens to most broke people is it's going to coincide. It's going to coincide since they're broke financially. It's going to get spread in other areas. So that financial broke, right? It's going to play tricks on them mentally. So point I'm trying to get across though, right? So so let's say you start to date this individual, right? You started to date this individual, but you're noticing something. And the thing it is that you're noticing is basically you're starting to notice that person it is that you're dating, right? That person it is that you're dating, you notice that they're very toxic. I'm telling you what it is. You're starting to notice that they're very toxic, right? And also you're starting to notice that they are very problematic ass spirits. I'm telling you what it is. So you're noticing that, right? And it's just now you're in a relationship with the ass, you know what I'm saying? And it might been so long to the point you might got married to the ass. So y'all might be, or should I say, if you're not very connected no more, they still, I'm telling you what they might still be very connected to you on some shit, man. But look, man, point I'm trying to get across though, right? Now you kind of in a bond, and it's toxic. It's very problematic. It just, that relationship it's not working out. But little do you know, the reason as to why that relationship is not working out is simply because y'all are in two different mindsets. I'm telling you what it is. Here go your ass. Like I said, you might be a dream-driven individual. You might be an individual that's trying to chase success. However, you with an individual that's not trying to chase success. You with an individual that's not trying to. They not trying to do shit. They want to sit back, be a bum, complain about their damn problems, and be broke. That's what they want to do. I'm telling you what it is. And you're with them on some shit. So with that being said though, right? Their problems is going to be your problems. And like I said, you're going to fall down with their ass. I'm telling you what it is. Look, man, this is off topic, but related to this subject. You are the four people it is that you hang around, my G. You are the four people it is that you hang around. On top of that, you are also who it is that you watch and listen to or some shit. So with that being said, look, G, when you are around individuals that ain't doing shit with their life, then what do you think is going to happen to you, bruh? Or female? But real talk though, man, what do you think is going to happen to you? like I just said, you are who you surround yourself with. So if you hanging around individuals that are broke, it's gonna be a high possibility that you're gonna be broke as well. If you hanging around individuals that ain't doing shit with their life, if they're just sitting back being bummed and they thinking insecure and stuff like that, then guess what? Look, man, you're gonna be part of the damn program. Here you go. Let's say you was the baddest on the block. Real talk though, man. I seen this shit with my own eyes. Man, I remember one time, right? I remember one time it was this dude from my high school, right? It was this dude from my high school. He was the most popular dude at our high school on some shit. This motherfucker started to hang with individuals that was inferior to him, right? That was lower than him. Like, the people that he was trying to hang around some shit, there was the quote unquote the bad boys, right? There was the bad boys, And so basically, they won't doing shit with their damn life, right? They won't doing shit with their life. So basically, that individual started, the popular individual it is I'm talking about, that he started hanging with the quote unquote bad boys and shit like that. This motherfucker was never the same. He lost his damn popularity out in this bitch because he was hanging around individuals that was inferior to his ass. I'm telling you what it is. That's what's going to happen to you when it comes to you trying to date some broke ass individuals on some shit. Look, man, I'm telling you what it is. You're gonna lose your look, man. You're gonna lose your face card out in this bitch. Here you go. You probably the baddest on the block. You probably the 10 out of 10. Start. Look, man. I'm telling you, man, because what happens is basically when an individual is broke, right? When an individual is broke, basically. I'm telling you, man, when you broke, right, what's going to happen is, look, man, it's going to subconsciously, or AKA what I'm trying to say is, you will not know that it's happening, but basically what's going to happen is, look, man, when you're broke, being broke has a look, and you have no idea how powerful that look is. That look is on your ass when you're broke because you don't realize that it's taking place. People that's broke don't realize that they're broke. I'm telling you what it is. So point I'm trying to get across though, right? Point I'm trying to get across is your face card might go down, your attractiveness might go down, everything might go down all in this bitch simply because you dating a damn brokey. Real talk, man. And look, man, like I said, this goes for both men and women. This goes for both men and women. Like I said before, look, man, y'all females, look, man, and I made a video literally like before I made this video right here. I made a video on my We're the Visionaries, right? And I was talking about prime ages for both men and women. I was talking about that shit. And basically what I was saying in that video, I was saying like, a female, she reaches her prime earlier than men. So with that being said though, right? A female's prime, like basically what I said earlier in this video, a female's looks is her currency. So that's her prime. With that being said, when a female is in her prime, right, what's going to happen is most of the time, a female is going to find the highest quality mate. She might find an individual, basically what I'm talking about in this damn video, but a female that is in her prime, she's gonna find the highest value mate, aka she's gonna find the one like, damn, who could provide for my ass the damn most. I'm telling you what it is, real talk, man. For a female that is in her prime, and basically what I'm trying to say is though, right? What I'm trying to say is basically, let me get my train of thought back out in this bitch. Hold up. Let me pause right quick. Hold on. Let me think. Hold up. Oh yeah. So anyways, man. So yeah, man. So basically point I'm trying to get across is a female, like I said, look, man, one thing about females, right? One thing about females is basically they're going to be taught. See, man, look, man, go on my Word of Visionaries video, go on my Word of Visionaries, Visionary Knowledge on TikTok. You might have to scroll all the way down because I made that video in 2022. But real talk, man, title of that video was called Act Like a Man, Think Like a Woman. Because real talk, females, when it comes to dating, females have been taught the game of dating at a very young age. I'm telling you what it is. So with that being said, right, it's basically what I'm trying to say in this video. A female has been taught to look for the man that is the highest quality. So with that being said though, right? With that being said, basically, they're going to look for the richest partner by default. I'm telling you what it is. When it comes to the man though, a man have not been taught the game. they're just looking to see if that female is beautiful or not. They're looking to see if that female looks hot or not. So with that being said, they don't care if the female is broke. They don't care if the female is crazy. They don't care if the female is cuckoo and shit like that. They don't care. All they care about is how pretty it is that she look. With that being said, that's going to be a setup for men, because what's going to happen is basically what I've been describing in this whole entire video. See, to all my men out here, I know you probably want that 10 out of 10 chick. I know you probably want that female that is like the prettiest female that you know some shit. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. But point I'm trying to get across though, right? Point I'm trying to get across is that female, is she right in the head? You know, because if she ain't, or, you know, should I say, you know, what I'm talking about in this video, motherfucker, is she rich? Because I'm going to tell you right now, if she broke, I'm just saying to tell you right now, my G, she's going to have a broke ass type of mentality. I'm telling you what it is. Look, man, if she's broke, she's gonna have a broke mentality. I'm telling you the game. Real talk. Same goes for the females. That's you know, you probably dealing with a broke man right now. You probably saying, why does this man do this? Like, what is going on with this man? Simply because he got a broke mentality. I'll tell you what it is. And when a person is broke, they're gonna have a broke mentality by default out in this bitch. I'm telling you the game. This is why I'm telling you to date individuals that is rich, because when a person is rich, they're gonna have a rich ass mindset. I'm telling you, man. This, like I said before, this goes for both men and women. Men and women need to date rich partners. Y'all both need to do this, simply because, look, man, because like I said, females, they do this by default. Because I know, look, man, to all my men out here, y'all probably heard the term gold diggers. I'm telling you what it, real talk, man, because I'm telling you the game. So y'all men out here, y'all gonna have to do the same thing as well. Y'all gonna have to look for the females that got the gold. Now, because what's going to happen is they got a mentality. Like I said, they got a rich mentality. They could put you on game. They could put you in position. Real talk. Because look, man, I ain't gonna sit back and catch you, man. Life is all about elevation at the end of the damn day. Like, who can improve your life the damn most, the damn easiest? I'm telling you what it is. So if you find an individual, right? If you find an individual that is doing something with their life, then what's going to happen is they could give you ass a damn boost. They could teach you the game. They could put you in position out in this bit. I'm telling you what it is, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, females get taught this at a very young age. Man, we don't get taught this shit. You see, us as men, right? To all the females watching this video, let me give you some game right quick. Us as men, right? When we see females, right? Or, you know, when we see that females have dating on the easiest difficulty, we start to question. Like, how come these females get dating on the easiest difficulty? Meanwhile, I can't. Simply because we have not been taught the game. We have not been taught the game, and on top of that, like I said earlier in this video, the attractive mechanism is different from the attraction mechanisms is different for both men and women. A female, her currency is her looks. A man's currency is to provide. But the thing is, as a man, we have not been taught the game to provide. We have not been taught the game to to chase money and not these damn hoes. We have not been taught this shit. So what happened is we gonna be some damn crash outs. We gonna fuck up. We gonna chase these hoes when we broke, right? And what's gonna happen is, motherfucker, like I just said, we might crash out. We might get the person. We might get in a relationship with some shit, but it might not work out. I'm telling you what it is, simply because of the type of mentalities. Same goes for the damn females and some shit. Look, man, so good thing I brought that up. Look, G, look, man, this is one of the reasons as to why a relationship probably stopped to work. Like I said, you know, when a person is broke, they're gonna have a broke mentality, aka it might be toxic, aka they're gonna have inferior thoughts, inferior energy. It's just gonna be toxic out in this bitch, and they're gonna try to put it on you. Look, man, they got problems by default. Their problems is going to be your problems. I'm telling you what it is. So with that being said, I'm telling you, man, this is what happens when you dating broke people out in this bitch. Because if you were to date a rich individual on some shit, like, man, it's gonna be a 90 to 99% ass chance they ain't gonna they ain't gonna have problems out in this bitch. They could give your ass the damn world. I'm telling you what it is. Motherfucker, I know what I be talking about, man. And I know people probably don't want to hear this. I'm telling you what it is, man. I know you probably don't want to hear this, but guess what? Hey man, it's perfectly fine with me. Go ahead, go ahead and disregard everything it is I'm saying. Go ahead and do that shit, and go ahead and try to date a broke person yourself. Go look, man. Look, man. If you don't want to hear what it is I'm saying, if you don't want to agree with what it is I'm saying or some shit, hey man, fine with me on some shit. Look, man. Look, guess what, motherfucker. Look, man. You want to be in a relationship, or you want to be in a relationship so bad, you want to get the partner it is that you want. Hey man, go and get that partner it is that you want. And let's just say that partner is broke or some shit. You know, let's say that partner is broke. Okay, that's fine with me. And basically, what's gonna happen is you're gonna see everything it is that I'm fucking talking about some shit. You're gonna see that partner is that you with. It don't matter how good it is that they look. You're gonna see that partner is that you with for some shit, all because they broke or some shit. They're gonna cause a whole lot of problems out in this bitch. Like I said, man. Look, man. When they're broke financially, it's going to get spread in a whole lot of areas. Look, man, and the reason as to why I'm saying that, though, right? The reason as to why I'm saying, like, when you're broke, it's going to get spread to a whole lot of areas, like your physical area, your financial area. The reason as to why I'm saying that is simply because, look, G, like I said earlier in this video, when you're broke, it's going to play tricks on your damn brain. I mean, you got to think about it. Imagine, let's say you about to get evicted or some shit like that, right? Let's say here you go. You know for a damn fact you about to get evicted out in this bitch. What's gonna happen is, motherfucker, your brain is gonna start to stress out. It's gonna be saying, it's gonna be in that fear state of mind. It's gonna be in that scarcity state of mind. It's gonna be like, oh my god. You're gonna be stressed the fuck out. And basically what's gonna happen is it's gonna play tricks on your damn brain. It's gonna play tricks on your damn mental. I'm telling you what it is. You real talk. And you know, it could also play tricks on your physical beauty on some, or if you're a female, but if you're a man, it could just play tricks on your damn physical attractiveness. It's like I don't feel like doing anything. Let me just sit back, not do anything. Just eat a whole lot of junk food and just get by. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you how people think when you're broke and some shit. I'm telling you the game. This is what happens when you broke. When you broke, you ain't gonna be productive. When you broke, you ain't gonna think rich. You ain't gonna have no rich you ain't gonna be rich in health when you broke. You ain't gonna be rich in wealth. You ain't gonna be rich in abundance. You ain't gonna be rich in date. You ain't gonna be rich in none of these damn areas when you broke out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. So real talk though, man. But other than that though, man, I feel like I got my point across in this video, man. Real talk. I feel like I got my point across. And so that's all it is I'm trying to say though, man. So, look, man, this is the last thing I want to talk about. Let me talk about me personally, my G. Let me talk about me personally. So look, man, I love women. Real talk though, man. And basically, right, like what I was saying in this entire video on some shit, I love hot women out in this bitch. I will admit on some shit. Look, G, real talk, I'm just like every other man out in this bitch. Yeah, I go for beautiful women too out in this bitch. But you see, I caught on to the damn game and I realized looks ain't the only thing. Real talk, man, it's going to be the number one thing for a man, but it ain't the only thing. So what I'm trying to get across is, you might, look, man, here you go. You might get put in, you might gain a relationship, or, you might have a whole lot of female experiences, right? And basically what's going to happen is you might come into this damn conclusion is that I came into on some shit, and you might start to realize and say like, damn, looks ain't everything, because you're going to realize, like, real talk, you're going to realize like, damn, here you go. You might got a 10 out of 10, but like I said, she might be crazy out in this bitch. You might got a 10 out of 10, but she might, she just a damn problem. I'm telling you what it is. So point I'm trying to get across though, right? Point it is that I'm trying to get across is basically point I'm trying to get across is look, man. Hold on, let me pause this shit. Let me what the fuck was I talking about? All right, yeah, man, we back. But anyways, man, back to what I was talking about, right? So yeah, man, so like I said, I go for a hot woman too out in this bitch, man. I go for a hot woman too, but at the end of the day, now I realize that looks ain't the only thing. Basically what I'm saying is, look, G, nowadays for me personally on some shit, like I said, look, man, it was a video I made on my Word of Visionaries. The title of that video was called Act Like a Man, but Think Like a Woman. Real shit, because females be taught the game hella early on some shit. So point I'm trying to get across is, look, G, looks ain't everything, buddy. Look, man. So when I see a 10 out of 10, yeah, I'm gonna say like, she pretty out in this bitch. Yeah, she hot. But what is her mentality like? Like, does she have a rich type of mentality? Like, what is her vibe? Is her vibe positive? Is her thoughts positive? Like, is she trying to get somewhere in life? Is she trying to elevate? Real talk. I'm telling you, look, man, that's exactly, like I said, nowadays. Look, man, I don't care how the female look. I don't care. Like, obviously I care about how a female look at some shit, but like I said, that's not the number one thing for me no more. Number one thing is basically like her spirits. And that's all this I'm trying to get across in this video. That's all it is I'm trying to say. Like, what is that person it is that I want to get with for some shit? What is their spirit like? What is their spirit? Do they have a positive spirit? Do they have a rich spirit? Do they have a spirit where it's like, they trying to go places in life? Because if they got that type of spirit, and if their physical beauty is a 10 or some shit, then we all in. Real talk, that's my damn type of some shit. But if that female is just a damn 10 or some shit, but she got a negative spirit, she got a broke ass spirit, I already know for a fact she gonna have problems out in this bitch. And on top of that, motherfucker, I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm telling you what it is. And like I said, y'all females, y'all are, look, man, most females, they already have this thought processes. I'm telling you, man, most females, look, man, y'all hoes, y'all don't want to date a man that's a damn creep. I'm telling you, man, y'all females is very picky out in this bitch. Basically what I just said, like I said, you looking to see, so you looking to see if this man got money. You looking to see if this man is if this man is popular. You're looking to see if this man if this man has good energy, or if this man is a positive individual. You looking to see for all of that shit. You looking to see the status of what that man is, because of what the fuck I'm talking about in this damn video. Real talk. You going for the highest quality mate. And that's all this I'm trying to say, man. All this I'm trying to say, go for the highest quality mate. Go for the highest quality mate, man, because when you're going for low quality individuals, and good thing this might be the last thing I'm gonna talk about. But when you're settling, right, when you're settling for less, right, then what's gonna happen is, when you're settling for less, good thing I brought that up. Look, G, I know you probably heard individuals telling you, or you probably heard people online saying, never settle. Look, G, I'm just gonna tell you look, man. That is 90 to 99% that's true. Don't settle. And the reason as to why I'm saying don't settle is because of what I'm talking about in this video. When you're settling, right? When you're settling for an individual that you know is less than you, then what's going to happen is basically what I'm talking about. Y'all not going to be thinking the same. That person might have that person got a whole different perspective on life than your ass. They probably got a negative perspective on life. With that being said, their problems are going to be your damn problems. I'm telling you what it is. Real talk. So, I'm telling you the game out in this bitch, man. Look, man, that's why you shouldn't settle. And I will admit that it might be a 10% chance that settling might work. And what I mean is that person it is that you settled with, because I'm telling you, man, most people never get the person it is that they truthfully want. I'm telling you what it is. So with that being said, though, right, if you have to settle, right, if you got to settle with a person it is that you don't want, there's a 10% chance that you could try to change that person. And what I mean is, you're not trying to force them to change, but basically you could be an example. If you're a person that work out every day, right, then basically you could probably influence them to say like, damn, I should start working out too. If you're a person that's very beautiful, right, then basically you might influence them to say like, damn, if that person it is that I'm dating is beautiful, then motherfucker, let me start to work on my attraction as well. I'm telling you what it is. Like, I'm telling basically what I'm trying to say is like, you can help them glow up. Real talk, man. If you gotta settle, you can help them glow up. However, that's a 10% chance. And the reason as to why I'm saying that's a 10% chance is simply because most individuals, they don't, like I said, and like I was saying in this whole entire video, most individuals, they are bums. They don't want to change. They don't want to elevate. They don't want to grow. I'm sorry to tell you on some shit. They want to do the things that is the easiest possible on some shit. So it might be a 10% chance that they want to grow with your ass. But if they don't want to grow, cut their ass off. I'm telling you what it is. So that's why I'm saying my best advice I give to you, man, don't settle. But real talk though, man. But yeah, man, other than that though, man. Other than that, I feel like I got my point across, man. I feel like I got my point across. Yeah. So if you like this video, man, stay tuned for some more videos, and we out. V's up, T's up.